Happy birthday to us, episode 150. Oh my God.
Episode 150.
What a time to be alive. Holy balls. What a
Century,
journey it's been.
The 1.5 century.
The 1.5 ton, as we called it last week.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk it? Did you think it?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to end.
You know, I just think that, I don't know why, it doesn't look like a lot for me, hey?
What do you mean?
150 doesn't look like a lot. I don't know, just because I think that you know the way I think, I'm like, oh, it's 365 days in a year, we've only done 150 episodes. But then like, well, obviously just doing this weekly. And then I look at, one way to throw yourself off, look at how many Joe Rogan's done.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he does like an episode every fucking 3 days.
He's also got, he's got like fucking over 2,000. It's like, oh yeah, this is 2,224. I'm like, oh my God, buddy. Holy shit.
That's why he makes the 100 milli.
That's why he does. But no, what a day it is. It's a Monday. I'm so happy that I have to go to work on the 150th episode day.
It should be a public holiday for everyone worldwide.
I think so as well. How are you going to spend your day off?
Do Americans get public holidays?
Of course they do.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. They get, obviously, 4th of July.
That's a holiday though, because they get like a week off, I swear.
I don't know if they get, oh, nah. I can't imagine the whole world stops for a week.
Well, it's only America.
Well, you know what I mean. But, I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
they're a massive part of that.
Because I know, in America, you don't even get you don't get holidays from your job.
No.
At all. You get no sick pay. If you're sick,
You just got to carry on, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Don't hold me to that. But
it may have changed. I know back in the day that was for sure a thing. I know Americans, when they come over here, they are always extremely shocked.
Oh my God, you guys get 4 weeks off a year?
Yeah. Oh my God.
We only get 4 weeks off a year?
Oh my God, I don't have to pay thousands to go to the doctors or the hospital.
Well, they still do over here, unless they're a fucking citizen.
Unless, yeah.
Unlucky.
That's because I was speaking to a guy at the gym and he was like shaking. And I was like, oh, like, you good, bro? And he goes, yeah, I think I might have like early onset Parkinson's. I was like, wait. I was like, I joked about him having too much caffeine. I was like, oh, bro, go to the docs. He's like, oh, yeah, I did back over in home because he's not from Australia. And I go, oh, go here, bro. It's like so much cheaper. He's like, I have to wait for my Medicare card. I was like, oh, yeah, don't come. Don't go just yet. You'll be fucked, mate. You'll be fucking poor as shit by the time you finish up.
I just paid $89 to go to a fucking chiro or physio chiro in one. But I mean, I don't know how much private health gets me back, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
But even still, I'm just like, fuck, $89, bro.
Well, this is the thing. I had one appointment somewhere. This is a good couple of months ago. An appointment where I needed a referral. So what did I have to do?
Yeah, bro.
I had to go to the GP to get a referral. I could only get there after hours. $85 to get a referral. Oh, what? I get $40 back? Perfect. Oh, I'm only saving $50 on my other appointment with the referral. Like, it's like $10 difference now, bro.
Bro, I've said this to my dad 1,000 times. The medical, run around you have to do is absurd. You want to get a blood test? You have to... No, sorry. If you want to... So, say if you have an infection, and you know you have an infection, like in your arm, or like a cut's got infected. You know it's infected. You've had it before, right? Or whatever. And you have to go... You know the antibiotics that they're going to prescribe you. What do I have to do? I have to go to a doctor, them to tell me something I already know, for me to then be able to go get a blood test, for me to then go to the chemist after to finally get the medication that I could have got. So I had to take 2 days. Like, bro, it's a fucking runaround. Anytime you need anything like medical, if you know, oh, I need an x-ray. I've snapped my arm in fucking half. Oh yeah, just go to a GP first to make sure they can refer you to get an x-ray. Why? My arm's in half.
Yeah, and for a lot of these places as well, if you go to different spots, the wait times are massive, depending on what you're getting seen for. You could literally wait 2 months to get seen for a 2-minute appointment that all up you've paid $250 for. You'll get $70 back. And you were in the waiting room for a minute, or literally like 3 minutes for them to say, oh, no, you're fine, mate.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty fucking criminal. But they know you're going to keep coming back because they're the one with the knowledge.
Well, you don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
It's like this, my back, I just fucked my back, which is why I went to the chiro.
You should tell that story, by the way.
Yeah. So, well, I may as well give the whole backstory. I was, this is so dumb. Women, man, they fucked my life up, Dylan. I'm blaming them.
Okay.
But no, I was in the gym and I was squatting and I was just warming up. Like, so I'd already done like activation, which I always do, like, you know, walking lunges and like adductor and abductor machine and stuff to warm up the legs and stuff. And then I was just working my way up through the squat range. I think I had 60 on the bar, and I was just doing a couple reps like to get the legs warmed up, and then felt the lower back go, and I thought, oh fuck.
In what position?
It was at the bottom, so like.
So so you're at the bottom, and then when you were coming up, or it was just going to the bottom?
I don't know. I think it was I don't know when. It was just at the bottom somewhere. I was like, oh fuck. I felt my back go, which I like. I was like, oh, it's fine. I had two hotties next to me, so I was like, oh, you know, you don't make a fuss. You get the rep up.
You drop to the floor. Ah.
Yeah,
like, fuck you.
But no, yeah, I got the weight up, and then me being a fucking idiot, I was like, yep, we keep going.
Oh no.
So I threw another. So then I did 100.
Did you go from 60 to 100?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But 100 like is still kind of what bit warm uppy.
Yeah, of course.
But that's the first. I think I went to I think I might have done. I don't know. Anyway, I did 100, but this one was I put a belt on when I put 100 on. Like that's like my checkpoint.
So
I put my belt on, and it kind of felt like a little better because like obviously it's kind of bracing a bit more. And then I went up to 120, and I did like one rep. Felt my fucking back like I couldn't move. I literally couldn't walk. And then Frankie walks into Vic Park Gym, one of our mates, and he's like, "Fuck, you look like you look a bit zoned out, bro." Because I was just staring at the weight, like I was staring at the plates, like deciding what to do. And because my instant thought was, "Oh, my back hurts," but then I was also like, "These two chicks think I can only squat one rep at 120."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, that's worse." You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, "Oh, I've got to go home." Yeah, so I just left. But yeah, went to the chiro, and $89 later for them to just pretty much tell me, yeah, you've strained your lower left facet, for any physios out there who actually know what that is, but pretty much your lower left back. Pretty sure it happens like if your hips slightly move left and right, which is pretty much what I did, I'm assuming. And then, yeah, for them pretty much to just say you just got to rest.
How are you feeling now?
Yeah, it feels all right. Like, it's just a strain, so like I could literally train and shit. I haven't trained for 2 days though, but yeah, it's just fucking funny that like pay $89 for them to tell you, yeah, you just pretty much got to rest, ice and heat, and you'll feel better. I'm like, sick.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is the way of the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you managed to train later in the week, didn't you?
The next day.
Oh, was it the next day? Oh, yeah, it was the next day, wasn't it?
Mm.
We trained all together at Canning Vale, you, myself, Tom, Jack and Matt. And good sesh. It was a bit quiet for... it was okay. It was okay.
There wasn't any, as some say, visual pre-workout walking around.
No, so energy was a little bit low. But it was still like good to get all the boys there, good to have a sesh together. It was funny, as I was leaving, I don't know if you saw, Maury and Doltz rocked up right as we were leaving. I said, we're going to Zambreras. And they said, enjoy. I was like, okay. True. So yeah, they were crossing paths as we were leaving. But yeah, it was a good sesh. And we went to go get Zambreras after. And I usually love Zambreras, but boy, oh boy, we had to get black rice. And we tried black rice for the first time ever.
What a waste of fucking time and grain.
You know, so first of all, and this isn't... I need to preface, my last 10 big burritos from this exact Zambreras have been fantastic.
I'm starting to question the
You've seen some snaps there. They've looked fantastic. They're big boys.
True.
But this time stood there for how many minutes?
Fuck, we were there for a minute, bro. It was like a good 10, I reckon.
Felt like fucking 10 minutes before we got served, and
there was no line.
One person in front of us.
Yeah, there was no queue. Like that's what was diabolical.
Problem is, they keep fucking prioritizing drive-through.
Yeah, and Uber Eats orders.
Yeah, ridiculous. And finally get served. Oh, UK had black rice? Not really.
Wait, we were like, me and Tom and I were like looking at each other. Like Tom goes, what the fuck did she just say? Like he was like, as if someone just been saying,
Yeah.
what the fuck did she just say? And I'm like, yeah, what did she just say? And then you were like, what did you say? Sorry, we've run out of white rice. And I was like, how long? And then you asked her how long, and then she was like,
It's going to be a while.
it's going to be a while. I
So why are you only preparing more white rice once you're fully out of current white rice?
how long does it take to cook rice?
Well, exactly.
20 minutes max.
So do I need to fucking pop home, get a fucking packet from Coles, bring it back here, you get you to fucking microwave the thing and chuck in my burrito?
No, I was so confused because I was like, when she was like, oh, it's going to be a bit of a wait. When I was like, oh, how long? I was thinking she was going to say, oh, like 10 minutes. I'd be like, you know what? I'll just fucking wait 10 minutes. We were in the Zambreros for like 2 hours anyway.
Yeah. I really dislike when I have to wait a while. You can't give me a certain ingredient because you're out. Keep in mind, it's a staple ingredient. It's fucking rice at Zambreros. You give me a bit of a stinky attitude and then you go half-ass with my burrito and you can't wrap it properly.
Yeah.
An awful experience.
Terrible.
How, if you're lacking with one item, I'm sorry, maybe just do me a bit of a solid and pack up the other things for me. It's not coming out of your paycheck.
Even the meat looked, I was like, oh, dude, that beef looking a bit nasty, boy. It's like that beef been there for 3 hours or something.
You know what I really appreciate sometimes? I've seen it where someone goes to pull the beef out and they go, I'm just go at the back.
Yeah.
Because it's fresher at the back.
Yeah.
It's a lot fresher at the back. So trust me, I've had some really good people at my local Zambreros where they've done me absolute solids.
I come back to the local for one time and
You get shafted.
in months and I just get fisted.
Yeah.
That's not a sign for me to just never go back. I don't know what it is.
Keeping in mind, we had two of the men, Jack and Matt, getting KFC and eating that right in front of us.
That ruined me, bro.
It's so funny because I said, no way they're getting KFC. And Tom was like, oh, yeah, I told him to, bro. I was like, oh, you literally praying on his downfall. And then Tom was like, yeah, bro. I said, oh, no, bro, you've earned it. Not too much fat in there. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
And he just let Matt do it.
That KFC just looked fucking way better than my shit burrito.
See, Jack, like, I've got no concerns. You're 17, mate. You've got the metabolism of a fucking gazelle. Just go ahead. Fucking devour as much KFC as you want, buddy. But Matt, yeah, he just couldn't do it. Just didn't like Zambreros.
That was interesting to me to prefer to get KFC over Zambreros in terms of just like for the type of person that they are. Like,
yes,
they don't like being unhealthy.
Well, I don't know if Matt's nowhere near as like that as Tom, and I don't know how much he's like that. But we're all sluts for KFC.
Oh yeah,
we really are.
I love KFC. I had KFC last night actually.
But I actually wanted to kind of go a bit further with the fast food and make a statement saying fast food in Australia has just massively gone downhill. It's really, I would have to say, almost at its worst point.
Or are you just
in quite
older
some
and
time.
don't like it as much anymore?
Well, I think it's a bit of both though. I think the quality has 100% gone down.
You reckon?
1,000%. I think a lot of places have they've lost quality. You can't tell me that like Hungry Jack's quality has gone up.
I mean, I had Hungry Jack's like a couple of weeks ago. I feel like it was fucking pretty good.
Yeah, but how many times out of 10 are your Whoppers going to be, firstly, hot?
I think it's the time.
Not dry. I'm sorry. I think a lot of it has just gone to shit, bro. And there's not many choices out there as well.
Maybe Southside's letting you down, bro. Because
I'm saying traditional fast food.
Yeah, but these northern Hungry Jacks are fucking dishing me well, bro.
I don't know.
The local KFC does me well.
I'm getting these same thoughts from people all over the place. It's like, I mean, the problem is I get to look at people in America eating so many different things. And over here,
we have shit options, that's for sure.
If you don't want Macca's, you don't want HOs, you don't want KFC, what are you getting?
So this to my dad.
The chicken treat.
They also shut so early. Like I said to my dad the other day, I was like, because he just says to me, oh, like he was going to buy something. And I was like, do you end up getting dinner? And he's like, nah, couldn't really be asked, just have toast. And I was like, he's just like, hey, I feel like I don't want to. If I want to eat fast food, I do not want to eat fast food at 7 p.m. It's too early, bro. Because the only reason I'm eating fast food is because like I can't be fucked cooking. Like it's late.
Yeah.
It's late in the night. I'm like, it's 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm like, I haven't eaten. I'm just gonna get Zamberos or fucking whatever it is. If I'm getting Hungry Jacks at 7, shoot me. Like I've got problems.
I think that's just you though as well, because I can eat at 5:30 sometimes 6.
Yeah,
6:30.
But then why not just cook, bro?
Oh, of course.
That's
But
like
sometimes
that's
you just
fine.
feel like fast food, you know.
Yeah.
Like you can't tell me there's.
I would say like 90% of the time I get fast foods because I have, like literally can't be asked cooking and it's like late.
Yeah, but also sometimes you're surely just craving it as well.
Yeah, I like would say like I really want it, but then I'm like I'll just get it later.
It's a half and half thing, you know. It's like
Yeah.
I really feel like it, and I also can't be fucked cooking. Those things go hand in hand. Let's go.
Yeah, but then that's when I usually get Zambreros though, if it's early, because I'm like it's healthy. I don't know. Fast food is. I feel like fast food in general just fucking sucks mostly because of how shit it makes you feel after.
You know what pisses me off? So this happens a lot. My mum literally complains every time we get fast food. She'll go, "This is shit," and I say, "Mate, it's fine to me. Like it's fine." I always say, I think you should stop getting fast food because you're expecting the fucking world from these people.
Yeah, well, if you get Hungry Jack's expecting a gourmet fucking burger, like we're gonna, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're expecting 10 out of 10 fucking chips, 10 out of 10 but like it's just not that. It's fast. It's fucking cheap. It's shit quality food. It's not good for you.
It's not cheap anymore.
It's not overly cheap.
That's the problem because you get a Whopper meal, a large Whopper meal now. It's like about $20 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
It's like a large Whopper meal for $20. Like that's fucking. I can go to Bad Luck Burger for $24 and get a better burger and chips.
Well, this is what I'm saying. When it's gone downhill, the portion sizes of everything has gone down.
Well, that's why I just think it's more so. I feel like it's always been just shit quality. Now we've had the access to the better options. Like people who tell me that they still enjoy any McDonald's food, you are fucking lying to me, bro. That shit is rubbery plastic.
Of course, but you know, I remember like I'd go with my nonna and nonna to McDonald's as literally like an 8-year-old.
But I would love it because I'd never had any other experience ever.
But this is what I'm saying. My nonna would get a Big Mac and this thing was fucking massive.
Maybe
If you-
or
no,
did
no,
you
no,
just
it's-
perceive it as massive?
No,
because you were 4.
I can tell you for a fact the portion sizes and the size of burgers and the size of chips is 1,000%
Yeah, it's definitely got smaller.
gotten smaller. And you're paying more money. So it's ridiculous all in all. And then when they can't get simple things right as well, it's like, why do I bother?
Yeah, well,
When you get fast food and it's poor quality and you've paid a decent amount for it because you felt lazy and you get rewarded with shite.
well, that was like Zam's, bro. That's what
Disgusting.
I was like off it because I paid $18 or just under for a fucking burrito. That was like shit as fuck to eat. The only good thing is at least it's somewhat healthy.
Yeah.
Because like, fucking hell.
Yeah, you didn't fully ruin your insides with
Like
just some artificial shit.
Like $18 is absurd, bro.
Yeah. But in terms of still what's going on in our lives, we've been watching a vast variety of shows. I've been watching Baby Reindeer. It's number 1 in Netflix. I assume you've all heard of it. Very good. I've got 2 episodes to go. It's comedic at times. It's also very confronting in certain episodes as well. Because there's like, I don't know if I can say the word, we'll probably get demonetized. But it's a good show because the person who directed the show is also the actor and is also the main person in real life who the story is based upon. So this actor is literally like reliving his whole situation in the show, which is crazy. I'm also watching, Evan, you would be very shocked. I'm watching Avatar: Last Airbender
Oh yeah, I've watched that. It's good.
on Netflix.
The new one?
No,
The old cartoon one?
the anime, bro.
Oh, true. Yeah, I mean, it's good too.
It's
But the new one's sick.
it's very good, the anime. I'm
Why
not a
watch-
massive anime. Hey,
Why are you watching the anime one and not the new one?
well, because like I firstly asked Jared. I said, "Have you watched the new one?" And he goes, "No, I haven't. I've heard it's not as good as the other recreation of the previous anime, the one with like the Monty guy." What's that one? The Pirates.
Yeah. I've seen all of them. But
Can't think of it. And he goes, yeah, I've heard it's not as good. And I was like, well, I've heard fantastic things about the anime. I might give it a watch. And it's actually really fucking... I've watched like 15 episodes, bro. And the good thing is they go for 20-minute stints. So if you're wanting to like wind down and you don't have the time to watch an OC...
I just make the time for OC.
Fantastic.
At the moment,
You're watching the OC at the moment.
I've been pulling 2 a.m. nights, bro.
I recommended Jared. So I got recommended by Jamo. I then recommended Jared and then recommended you. Jared has since overtaken me. You're 7 episodes behind me. I think you're going to overtake me. The good thing, I was really hooked at the start. And I said to myself, I really don't want to just binge this. Because I know this is the show where I've been like really hooked into the characters. And like you feel some type of way about certain characters already. I know you do. And I feel the same. So I'm like, fuck, when this show ends, this is going to hurt.
I'll stab Julie, bro.
This is going to fucking hurt, bro. So
see, there's so many episodes though, bro.
There is so many episodes.
When I saw there's 27 episodes in season 1, I thought, oh yeah.
And they go for 40 minutes.
Yeah, I was like, fuck yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
But now, I've been on a binge train. But then the problem is you can kind of burn yourself out of the show a little bit. Like I'm a little bit like, all right, it's starting to get a bit repetitive because the similar things are happening.
Yeah.
But I probably started watching the show on like fucking when I did my back, so like Thursday or Friday, probably Thursday, and it's Monday and I've watched 11 episodes.
That's the thing. You need to like, bro, I was giving myself 4 days, 5 days, sometimes literally a week, and I hadn't watched an episode.
Well, the thing is, I've had nothing to do. Like I've had things to do. I haven't done them because I cooked my back. So I've just been using it as an excuse. So I've literally just like laid in bed all day, every day, just watching the AC.
Yeah.
Been vibing. But no, it's a good show. You guys should watch it.
Yep.
I don't know what year it was made. Maybe like 2004 or something.
Well, it's based...
The actors are old, bro.
Yeah, they are.
It's sad.
They, I didn't search them up. Unfortunately, one got sent to me, which completely ruined it. And then I ruined it for you last night. Because, you know...
she's not ruined for me, bro. I love her. I love her still.
And then, what's it called?
I don't love her now.
There was a there was a thing where Summer said like, oh yeah, it's 2003, so it's obviously like.
I think the show was made in 2004. It came out
around that time,
which is 20 years ago, which is fucked.
Yeah, well,
2004 is 20 years ago. No, it's not.
They'll all be like 40s, bro.
Yeah, they're all like 40.
If you Google Seth though, he looks the exact same, bro.
Do you know how heartbreaking it was when I googled Summer? Hoping to find like some fucking sexy ass baddie right now. She's like 45.
Yeah, bro. So she was in How I Met Your Mother.
She's still hot, but...
That's the thing, bro. She was in How I Met Your Mother and she would have been like 35, 36. She was fucking hot,
yeah,
bro.
She's still hot.
She literally looked like she barely aged. I was like, mate, you've done fucking well.
Summer, you know, you see, dog.
Yeah, she's a bit of a bitch.
She's just so dumb, bro. Yeah. I love her.
She's also a bitch in the show, but until... Yeah.
I love her, bro.
I'd
literally give her children.
Oh, okay. Another issue I've been having at the moment, we don't play the same game, so you wouldn't have experienced it, but obviously play like FIFA. And last year, Rambo bought me a headset. Very nice bloke. And he bought me like a really good one. It was like the PlayStation one, right? The problem is, Ev, the audio on it is very good. So they can hear me very well and everything I do very well. If I'm eating something, oh my God, it's fucked. Problem is, I have a jaw issue. So when I'm chewing something or if I just open my mouth a little bit, you hear this.
What the fuck?
That is my jaw.
Yeah, what the fuck is that, bro?
So, bro, that's loud, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's fucking loud. And that's literally just me opening my mouth. So if I've got like a protein bar, and you know what a protein bar is like, they're chewy as fuck. They're very chewy. I'm munching, bro, and this is all they're hearing, bro. And then Rambo goes, are you okay? He goes, are you fucking okay, mate? It sounds like you're literally destroying your jaw. I can't help it. I remember one time.
Why don't you just mute the mic, bro?
Because I like to make them listen.
I mean, that's like fucking Dots and Joe, bro. But like, I'll just be munching shapes, and obviously it's so loud because the mic is like here, and they'll be like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, my bad, boys. Forgot to mute the mic.
Yeah. They've literally clipped it one time and then they've sent it back to me so I can hear like their POV and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It sounds really bad. I remember one time, it was literally when we went to Melbourne, not living there, but the one time where we just went, stayed at Gold Coast, then went. When you and I split ways at the end of that night and I was with that girl, literally just like together, and she's like, what is that noise?
True.
Like, yeah, it's my job. She just starts laughing, bro.
Yeah, it is
I'm
funny.
like, fuck me dead.
But no, if you, like, if anyone chews on mic, it is the most aggravating thing ever. Like, Dolce was munching an apple yesterday. I was fucking shut up, bro. Like, oh my God, I'm just hearing.
Munching an apple? Grow up.
Oh, bro, it's worse. It's worse if someone has like chips and shit, like, because it's crunchy. That you just hearing just that crackling crunch noise. It's like, fuck, shut up, bro. Even if someone coughs, I'm like, shut up. Like, mute your mic, bro.
Yeah, no, not good. One last thing that's been happening in our lives. The Europe chat has just been made for 2025. And yesterday I was working and I had my little book and I was just Googling a little bit, writing down some stuff, some countries, some must-dos in my opinions for myself. Must-do in terms of countries. This is the hardest thing for us. Thankfully, I've seen online you can actually find like planners of how to like plan your trip geographical wise. Because obviously, say for example, if I said, oh, let's go France and then Spain, it might make no sense geographically because they're nowhere near each other.
Yeah, you have to do them in order.
Of course. So there's good websites that we're going to have to use to plan where we go, blah, blah, blah. What I want from you guys, I know a lot of you would have been to Europe already. A lot of people seem to do their Europe trips in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I want the hidden gem stuff, bro.
We need hidden gem stuff. Obviously, we can pretty much find the touristy spots and whatnot. But you need to send us what you did that you think we need to absolutely do. What countries we must see. What cities we must see.
Where's the random bar like in the middle of Zante, bro? Like, where it's just like, oh, no one knows about it, but it's a fucking it's like a rave in a cave or something. Like, that's what I needed to find.
Of course, send us all that, and just give us some tips. Even if you went to like if you went to like a soccer match or something, and you have a plug on how to get tickets because they're really hard to get to. Send us that. Send us everything because over the next 6 months, it's going to be the massive planning phase. Yeah. Because you need a book in advance, don't you?
Yeah. Well, a lot of like for like Tomorrowland and shit, tickets will come out in probably like August.
Yeah.
Maybe. They come out just after the Tomorrowland finishes, and I can't remember when Tomorrowland is. But
well, I know they're going to be announcing Tomorrowland winter pretty soon as well for 2025. We're not doing that, obviously. We're going for the summer, but I assume that's going to be before our one. It'll probably happen around like December or something. I don't know for them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they release tickets in August, but I think I already have a plug for that. So
fingers crossed we do. But yeah, send us that. I know that should be easy for you because I know people love to speak about their travels.
Yeah, just send us sick-ass travel stories as well. Maybe we do a segment of like people's dope travel stories. Send it. Yeah, we should yap about them.
We've got a new thing. It's called 5 Things.
Yeah.
It's called 5 Things.
5 Things You Hate About Me.
So this is a thing where we list 5 things about a specific topic. Today's specific topic is 5 things that derail the talking stage. And we've come up with a couple each and it'll add up to 5 of the best points. You're going to have to let us know what we should discuss every week in terms of 5 things that.
Bro, I've got the case of the yawns, bro. Holy shit.
Oh no. People will catch on.
Yawns.
They'll know how the game works. But yeah, this week's is 5 things that derail the talking stage. 5 things.
I was going to make a racist joke.
Oh no. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can do the first one. The first one on the list is this one's pretty universal, I feel like, but parties every weekend. Yeah.
So if you've gone on a couple dates and then you say you're on a date, for example, and you go, oh, so what are you up to this weekend? Oh, I'll probably go out Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday for a Sunday session as well.
Yeah, or if they're just like, oh, I've got a 21st on Friday, and then I'm going out to Metro's Free on Saturday, and then probably go CBH on Sunday. I'm just thinking. I wouldn't even say anything. I'd just be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun with that.
That'd be a bit of a, am I the right type of person for you?
I think I'd be done, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would ever I mean, you might push through it, but typically I would instantly think you're like fucking 19.
Yeah, well, there's a girl or two out there where I'm like, oh, I really find you attractive. But then I see what you do. And it's not bad. You're that age. So it's fair enough. This is your time to do that.
Yeah.
But holy fuck, like, I need to stop, like, even think about pursuing you because that's just not going to work.
I feel like the biggest one nowadays is like the Instagram and how your Instagram's presented.
Yeah.
And if I go on your Instagram page and I just see like every single fucking like story highlight is you in a bar partying and clubbing.
Yeah. Behind the DJ decks, as you said.
Yeah, well, that's going to be another one. But
yeah, we'll get into that one in a second.
But yeah, like if I just see all of this fucking partying every weekend, all I'm thinking is like, yeah, you're not going to be my missus. Yep. That's for sure.
First one for me, or number 2, is being too full on and acting like your partner when you've only been on a couple dates. That's
a fine liner too.
It's a massive throw off for me. Massive throw off for me. I had one where like I was literally it was like second date, bro. And I was like, oh yeah, thinking about going to Europe like with all my mates next year. And they go, I go, oh, big boys trip, eh? I said, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Obviously insinuating, don't know how I feel about that one.
Like you have no say.
Yeah. I've known you for fucking 2 minutes, man.
I don't give a fuck.
And maybe just like really like full on things like, I don't know.
I bet that same chick's been to Europe on a girls trip the year before too.
Like maybe just like overly physical, like just out in public as well. Like, I don't know, just give me a bit of space.
Yeah, well, I don't really like PDA as well. Anyway, like I don't want to be making out on a bus.
Of course, like it's like if I've only seen you 2 times as well. So yeah, just like if you're already acting like you're in a relationship when you've only seen them twice.
Yeah, that's sus.
That's gonna derail the talking stage.
I mean, what you said's insane.
It's crazy.
But like, it's such a fine line because, like those same people will be like, oh, I'm not doing wifey duties until like you put a ring on it. Like, and I just say like, you're never getting a ring if you're not gonna fucking do that prior to that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, yeah, that's fucking insane about the Europe thing.
Pretty crazy.
The next one, which we kind of mentioned before, but like, if you've got just Instagram stories of you just like behind DJ decks 24/7, I know what happens.
Yeah.
I know how you're getting there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then to even add on to that to make it even worse, if like your entire Instagram is just like fucking Ibiza, Dubai, etc., all of these extravagant places, which, just like to point out, you're not a multi-millionaire. So how the fuck have you stayed in the 5-star penthouse suite in Dubai? Just a question.
And can you get me a plug?
I'm not in... Yeah. What do I got to do?
Can you invite me next time?
But no, like, it's like, you know what you've done to get there.
Yeah.
So to me, like, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not about that.
It's funny. I've seen so many TikTok edits where it's like, oh, you take your girl out and she hugs the bouncer and the guys who are sorting out entry and you're like, oh, shit, man.
Good to see you again, Jessica.
Yeah,
What do you mean again, bro? Like, fucking hell.
Again?
You're in Europe for the first time with your girl and it's like, oh my God, Jessica, you were so much fun last week. Like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah, that's one. Next one. Just mentions their ex too much.
Oh, no, that's fucked.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, or like...
I don't even want to know you have an ex.
Yeah, so just way too much of that. I was actually watching... I got home from work and my mum and dad were watching that like first date show where it's like a blind dating show. And this chick's just like talking about her ex. But I'm like, weird time to bring up your ex. Like first date, talking stage. You don't really bring up your ex, do you?
I don't think you should ever bring up your ex almost ever.
Unless you guys speak about, like, you're actually having a deep conversation where you speak about the past and you're both willing to do that.
Yeah, but that's got to be like
Exactly.
Once you're in a relationship type shit, bro.
Or more than, not in the talking stage.
Bro, I'm never going like third, fourth date being like, oh yeah, like this girl destroyed my heart.
Just trauma dumping.
Like, bro, like no one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, why are you here then?
Yeah.
Go work on yourself.
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to show off your best self
Mm.
in the talking stage.
Like, you're telling me that guy's still got such a fucking
Hold
weight
over
on
you?
your brain to where you're having to like vent to me about it.
Yeah.
Like, go see a therapist.
It's gonna
You're just gonna end up fucking my life over.
it's gonna derail the talking stage.
Bro, I was talking, yeah, for real. I was talking to a girl once and I literally said to her very early on, because she tried to bring up like, it would have been like such a minuscule thing that they would have brought up, like, oh, like my favorite position or something. And I was like, I don't want to know. I don't even want to know what your favorite position is until we've like tried things, because you're telling me like, oh, I love doggy. Why?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
Yeah. Oh, I don't like big dick.
What do you mean you've done this before?
No, which is the funniest thing, because I know you have. I know
Yeah.
everyone has, but like, and I said this very early on. I don't want to hear about anything to do with your past, like exes and stuff, because I don't want to ever think about that with you, like in that way with anyone else ever. I don't want to fucking bring it up. The one time, like, brought it up like one time, like 3 months later, and I was like, I just pretty much just was like, yeah, like I was annoyed at her. I just ignored her for the day. She was like, oh, why are you annoyed at me and shit? I was like, I told you fucking early on, don't want to hear about it. Don't bring it up.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And to be fair, they were pretty understanding about it. But I was like,
That's good.
I don't want to hear about it, bro. I'm not going to bring up my exes and shit and be like, oh, yeah, like this girl was so amazing. She was perfect.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Getting to know the real nitty gritty of like
oh, my ex used to
people's
cook for me.
experiences with other partners or anything like that. I don't care for me to tell you about my past right now. Therefore, I don't want to know about it.
Bro, it is the quickest way to make your partner insecure and like almost ruin a relationship. You start seeing a girl, she's like, oh yeah, my ex used to drive like this $150,000 Mercedes. Fuck you doing with me then? Like, you know, like even if you're happy with the car you have, now you're just going to be thinking like she's not happy with the car you have.
Yeah.
And like little things like that can just become such a big crack. Or like, oh, my ex's house, he used to have a massive house in Trig. Like,
Fucking
okay, cool.
fucking
Like now I'm thinking, fucking hell, I'm a bum.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, imagine flip it onto the girls, because now they're thinking like, oh, maybe I'm in. Imagine I said to a girl that I'm talking to, oh, my ex could have been a supermodel.
Yeah.
You're just thinking like, oh,
Oh god.
fuck, I'm a bit fugly, aren't I? Like,
Yeah.
even if you're not. So yeah, that's one of the biggest ones in my. I mean, you guys just heard me rant for.
Shut your
fucking
yappa
10
yappa
minutes.
yappa.
I hate that one. So that will derail my talking stage
Yeah.
in a jiffy.
1000%. You've actually got the next one as well.
No, I don't. You said you have 3.
Oh, do you not have another one?
No, I've only got 2.
Okay, that's fair enough. And then this last one is leads on other guys to get things whilst they're like pursuing you, or like brags about, oh yeah, I don't pay for drinks when I go out. That's not really gonna make me go, oh, good for you, good stuff, you know?
Yep.
Like it's not a I don't know, it's just like bragging about, yeah, just the attention you get from everyone else.
Yep.
Just don't think that's a valuable thing to add to conversation in the talking stage.
I wholeheartedly agree, bro. Oh, like I went out last night. Like, oh, I'm like, oh, going out's so expensive. I don't really do it anymore. And she's just like, oh, I don't really spend any money.
Yeah.
Like,
I got told that and I said, oh yeah, cool.
My next question: how do you do that then?
Yeah.
This is the same thing as the Dubai question. How'd you get to Dubai?
Yeah.
I'm starting to find a common denominator.
Yeah. I got told, I was like, oh yeah, like this place is pretty expensive. And she goes, oh yeah, I don't pay. And like looking at me as to be like, oh yeah, I don't pay. And I'm like, cool. I was hoping you don't think I'm fucking paying for you. That ain't fucking happening.
No, well, I mean, bro, it's fucking, yeah, dude. I think it's pretty, I think based off what we just said, we have a pretty common theme with where we're at in life. I don't really want like some slutty partying chick who posts about it all over social media and brags about her partying slutty life.
Yep. That's just where we're at. We're a bit more
I'm
aged.
I'm not 19, 20 anymore.
No. So maybe we should stop going for them. Fuck. Maybe we're the issue.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We probably are, to be honest.
Maybe. But yeah, that's 5 things.
Let us know. We did this last week, but no one, well, someone did Snapchat me, but I've lost them. But send us the things that last week we did, the 5 things that make a guy like husband material. And also, from this one, send us the 5 things that derail it, like your talking stage, but from your girl's perspective. So like what do guys do that derails your talking stage?
Even if you could send us a voice message of the 5 things for yourself. Don't yap though.
Get to the don't yap like us. Don't give reasoning for your words. So just say the girls who
think that you're making a PowerPoint presentation for an assignment. You've got your key headings. You can fucking yap.
We'll yap about yours.
Yeah, we'll yap about those key headings. All right, you fucking just give us the key headings.
Yeah.
No one wants the whole fucking speech on the PowerPoint.
Not from you, they don't.
No one fucking wants it. All right.
That I feel like this is gonna be a fun segment because I love shitting on people.
It should be. But 5 things for a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
So let us know. All right, let's do the Spotify playlist. Well, that was disgusting. Let's just see what we chucked in last week, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I can't fucking remember.
I'm putting Push-Ups by Drake.
Because this is called PNC Lads Weekly.
Push-Ups by Drake.
Push-Ups by Drake. That's going in.
Have you heard that? It's his new track, by the way. It's fucking lit.
Can't say I have heard that.
I can give you my second one if you want.
I'll just add my second one. First one. It's going to be Proud of Them by Gunna and Offset.
Yep.
Proud of Them. Yeah, and your next one?
A bar song, Tipsy.
A bar song. A bar song. All right, that's going to go in there. Bish Bash Bosh, how's your nan? And then my next one is going to be Through Dust Storm by Polo G.
Polo G.
That's in there. PNC Lads Weekly. It's on Spotify. You can listen to that
Polo G.
whenever you
Polo
fucking
G.
like. You see that big tornado in Nebraska?
Yeah, it was fucking massive. I know the Nelk boys went and hunted fucking tornadoes.
Yeah, so they said took the Nelk boys hunting.
Well, they went in like this 10-ton car pretty much.
Yeah.
So they sat inside a tornado.
I really hope they recorded it. I assume they would have.
They did. Carl said they made a vid for it.
Good. Because, bro, that thing was fucked. It was literally fucked. Could you imagine the adrenaline you would have chasing that thing?
It'd be fun, like, knowing that you can't be hurt in that car.
What? Is that true?
Yeah,
Obviously, I think if you get close enough, you'll get fucking
No, they
taken.
went in it.
Hey?
They went inside it.
No way.
Yeah. But, like, the car weighs 10 ton. So for a
These things are destroying houses, though.
Yeah, but that doesn't weigh 10 ton, the parts they're ripping off it.
No, not the whole thing.
Like,
yeah,
so
they're not ripping up the slab.
to lift a 10-ton car up, it would have to be, like, the biggest tornado of all time, I think. But, yeah, that's why they go in that car. But that'd be so sick to be able to, like, actually just go next to a fucking tornado knowing that, like, you can't really be hurt. The adrenaline you would get, even though you know you can't be hurt, would still be so, like, sick as fuck.
But just like the chasing aspect of it, it's because like they're getting closer and it's getting more intense and they're seeing it. I mean, they literally said that, I think it was the storm chasers, they were like, this is one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. Like this thing was fucked, bro. If you just type in tornado Nebraska, you'll see it on TikTok.
I thought at first it was AI, no bullshit, when I first saw
Really?
it because of how big it was. It was just like running. I was like, what?
Yeah.
This thing's throwing trucks, bro.
Someone was like, that's the most tornado-looking tornado I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's true, bro. It's fucked, man.
We get no natural disasters here in Perth,
No, we're lucky.
fortunately. But also, like, we did live through an earthquake. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I forget we did that.
We were in separate rooms. The boys were away. And you just knocked on the door, said,
The fuck was that?
I said, you just feel that? I said, yeah, it's a fucking earthquake, mate.
Yeah, I was like, was that an earthquake? Like,
And ours was like really small. Well, it wasn't like really, really small.
it was like small. A 6, so it wasn't that small.
But like, fuck, if that was, you see the ones that happen in Japan and shit?
Apparently ours, so there's 2 ways an earthquake can go. It can either go horizontal, or vertical.
Yeah, right.
I can't remember which one's worse, but we had the latter. We had the not so bad one.
Thank fuck, because it was like, oh shit, is this really happening, bro? And how long is it going to last?
Dude, you know what it was? I had no idea what to do. I was just sitting in my bed. Like, if that was really, really bad,
Yeah.
I was dying. Because I didn't move, bro. I sat in my bed just like...
Seen that balcony as well?
Yeah, I literally...
That thing was fucked, bro.
Bro, I remember my reaction. I literally just sat on my bed like this.
Yeah.
Like, looking at the wall, like, what the fuck? And then I get up once it finishes and I'm like, is that an earthquake? Imagine if it was bad. We'd just be dead, bro. Like, the roof falls on us.
The house was so fucking old as well, so there's every chance of fucking... We would have been fucked, man. We would have been fucked.
Yeah, facts. So we'll do the send-ins. So guys, if you do want us to send in, if you want to send in shit, send us into our story. We post like the day before. But someone asked jobs you would hate to do and why. I've always said, and I've probably said on this podcast a lot, I'll never work another warehousing job.
Yeah.
Because from what I do now and other jobs that I've worked besides the warehousing job is by far the most taxing on your body. Just in terms of like mental strength to want to will to work, standing on your feet all day. Fuck it, you don't get to sit down. You don't really get to talk to people if you're actually having to work. They'd be like, get back to work.
Yeah.
I mean, the later part of the career, we fucking didn't do too much. But that's one of my biggest ones. In summer, it's hot as fuck. In winter, it's cold as fuck as well. But then the other one that I've always thought I wouldn't be like miserable to do would be like a brickies labourer or like a tradie labourer, because you don't even get to do the fun part. You just make cement or you just carry wood.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking miserable.
Yeah, I'm basically the same. I'm not a handyman. Like, I just don't... I see myself paying for things to be done as opposed to...
You're a handsy man, though.
Yeah, I see myself paying for things to be done in the future as opposed to like doing them myself. Like,
I said this to one of my mates, Josh. I said, bro, like, I can fix things. I can fix things. And my dad's fucking real, like, loves just like fucking renovating and fixing shit. So like, I know how to do it because I watch him and I help him sometimes. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I do not want to mow my own lawns. Actually, when I have my own grass, that might be a fun thing. But I don't want to like have to fucking, I don't know, the dishwasher broke. I don't want to pull the dishwasher apart and try and fix it.
You know, the biggest one for me? Painting a fucking house.
Yeah, I don't want to paint. I just want to pay someone to paint.
Bro, I do not want to paint. You know the worst part about painting is the taping.
The worst part about
real fine.
The worst part about painting is painting. That's the word. I hate the painting aspect.
The setup for painting is usually worse, bro. Like, by the time a big fucking wall, easy to paint.
Yeah.
The setup for it is fucked.
Now that's true. Painting a flat wall is actually pretty easy. It's when you've got to do like
the nitty
a
gritty
windowsill. That's miserable.
It's fucked. So no, any type of.
But like, why would I if you could pay for someone to do it? Why not? Do you know? That's where I want to be in life.
Yeah. We both use electric shavers.
Yeah.
Now I know you probably do this. I don't. Are you changing the heads on your shaver if you're shaving your downstairs and shaving your face?
Yeah.
I don't.
Really?
Yeah. These things are too expensive, bro. You think I'm fucking switching between the two?
Don't you have two though?
I need you to go fucking get me a pair for half price, bro.
You should use mine, bro. Nah, I've got a lot of different blades now, but one of the blades has a guard protector on it, that basically doesn't nick, so you can just go across the nether region.
Do you mean like the one where you can change the settings?
Mm-hmm. It's actually called a body trimmer attachment. I bought it for it, but you can pretty much just like shave the cock and around those areas without it ever catching and snicking, and like we draw blood. You
have to link me.
It's pretty good. You have to link me. No, it's pretty good. So I just use that.
Yeah, I don't change them.
So yeah, fuck it. I mean, fair enough. To be fair, like there's been moments where I don't. So
well, you know the thing. Someone said like, if I'm in my house. And if I go to the toilet and I'm doing a pee, why should I wash my hands?
I don't wash my hands.
If you don't want to shit, fair enough.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't wash my hands all the time.
It's clean. I piss. Why should I have... You know, the toilet's probably dirtier. I'm not touching the toilet.
It's my cock, mate.
Exactly. So why should I... And it's the same. If I'm shaving this part of my face...
Yeah.
And then shave... Why should I?
Yeah.
Why should I? It's fucking shaving, you know?
No, I mean, well, it doesn't make much difference. Like, if you're washing your face in the end of the day, like, if you fell into fucking dog shit.
In an ideal world, I have 2 different shavers. One specifically for downstairs and one specifically for upstairs.
Yeah.
I've got a body trimmer now. Got one for Christmas. Really good. Really good.
Do you use it?
Yeah, just for like my chest and shit.
Why don't you use it for it doesn't work on the nether region?
Does, but like it's just like a bit bigger, this one.
Okay.
Like the one blade's very nimble. And
Yeah, it is
agile.
good. Gets the nooks and crannies, as they say.
Yeah, it does.
That's funny. Yeah, that's funny.
One Blade sponsor us. I'd fucking love a One Blade sponsor.
I'd love a blade sponsor.
If you could pick one sponsor right now, right off the tip of your dome, what would you do? What would you have? Can't be food.
Does it have to be realistic?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say like Sony or something,
Oh.
like Mac, like Apple or something.
Now I want something just like kind of like practical. That's not a TV. It's
Sony,
not like
give me
that.
a new TV.
No,
give me a
not
new
like
phone.
that. So more like a day-to-day item type of thing. That's like, you know what I'd love? It's really stupid, and this I could think of 1,000%, 100% better one.
Oh, I actually know what I'd want.
Chewing gum, bro. If I had a factory of chewing gum, oh my god,
A 5 gum sponsor?
bro.
That'd be dope.
That's what I'm saying. If I just had gum always on me, I'm never running out.
Much.
Yeah,
Hurts my jaw.
oh, well, because gum's expensive.
That's why your fucking jaw's like.
Nah, my jaw's
crooked.
just fucked, bro. But gum's expensive, and I like to just have like a couple of them, bro, in my mouth.
Fair. No, I would probably go with a like a supplement sponsor,
Yeah.
like a pre-workout, or because do you know how fun it would be to have like 10 different pre-workouts when you could just pick from each day, change it up, and then like different proteins. Because like, bro, you have the same protein. Imagine like you have the same protein flavor, right? So you run out, you buy a new one. Imagine if you had banana, strawberry, chocolate, vanilla. You could just pick whichever flavor you want for the day.
I see.
It'd be fucking beautiful, man.
This is where I have to disagree. Pre-workout, maybe, yeah. I'm never enjoying protein powder. I'm never enjoying a protein shake. No matter what flavor you give me, I'm only drinking it to get it down me.
Yeah, but if you
don't
could
care for the flavor.
Yeah, but then you could just change the flavors. It'd be fun.
Nah. So like, I literally just want vanilla because I know I can deal with it.
Yeah,
And
vanilla.
I'm getting
is
the
go.
protein down me. It's fine. I'm not drinking a fucking fruit smoothie. I'm going to beautifully enjoy the thing. That's where like Tom goes, bro, I just got this new protein. Fucking tastes like banana Nesquik. Don't care.
Yeah,
Don't care because
but if I could have it, I would, bro. Hang on.
if one thing actually tasted amazing, it'd be fantastic. They don't though.
You just gotta have them with milk, bro. Like the water, like that's my problem. I'll always have protein shakes with water.
Oh, I don't. Hey, I'm always a milk guy.
Really, but it just fucking like the water makes them really shit.
The water does make me feel shit.
Like, because it literally just tastes like flavored fucking water, like but milky flavored water. Like
The problem for me, even with like pre-workout as well, this is why I love energy drink pre-workout more, or like C4s or kamikazes, whatever it may be. It's because I love the taste and the action and everything about drinking like a soft drink, the way the liquid is, as opposed to chalky water that's flavored. Chalky flavored water with that shitty powdery texture, and getting my pre-workout through that is an unenjoyable experience.
I love pre-workout, bro.
As opposed to if I have a pre-workout can, oh my god.
Yeah, pre-workout cans go hard.
It literally tastes so good. It tastes better than a soft drink, and I'm getting fucking amped from it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Now imagine if you got a sponsor from like fucking like Kamikaze, for example.
It'd be amazing.
And they've just got 10 tubs of pre-workout, 10 proteins, fucking a fridge full of 100 Kamikaze energy drinks.
If I could get a pre-workout can that had stim and non-stim, it was literally like basically my concoction now, but in a can form. Oh my god!
But you could dry scoop the non-stim and then wash it down with with the C4
I could.
can.
They're just value for money is disgusting.
Yeah, bros, a C4 can at the gym is like $7. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked. You can get them at ideally you know someone from a sup store and you buy them from there. Otherwise,
Bro, can someone at a sup store give me fucking staff price? God damn. I'm sick of this shit, bro.
yeah.
The fuck? Surely someone out here, a viewer, can just buy my subs for me and I'll pay you the money.
Well,
Because,
yeah.
bro, I know the staff price exists. I
Again.
live it every day.
Again, like 40-50% off, bro.
If that. Ah, sorry. They're not even paying that, bro.
Yeah, some guy I know told me what he was paying. I'm like,
Pisses me off, man. I'm like, someone hook me up, bro. I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like that's going to do the episode. It's a 55-minute one.
it's good and
Bub's your uncle. Send us in the 5 things that you enjoy. What should we do for the next week? Should we do the 5 things that derail the conversation, but from a women's perspective?
don't know. Let us know.
Send us in any 5 things that you like, whether it's your 5 favorite sports, your 5 favorite features on a woman, 5 favorite features on a man, 5 favorite jobs, 5 favorite anything, and we'll talk about it.
I feel like it's got to be like 5 things. Like it has to be like 5 things that. So like 5 things that.
I enjoy about sport.
5 things that make a sport great. Obviously, that's
Just send
really
us any 5 things and we'll fucking spin it to how we want.
really surface level shit. Actually, think of something good. But
Yeah.
let us know.
Anyway,
Well, episode 150.
episode 150 in a book. Rate us 5 stars. Send it with your friend. Share it with your friends. And maybe they'll enjoy it like you do. And then you guys can have conversations about the conversations we have.
True.
Fun times. But yeah, anyway, adios.
Bye bye.